everyone. Thanks for coming out here today. We really do appreciate you. Thanks for your continuous support and thanks for always staying tuned to our channel. Yes, we are here to keep you updated with the latest and most authentic happenings in our country. The news we have today is from SERAP, the Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project, has asked the president of the country, the person of President Muhammadu Buhari, to publish details of the 800 billion naira recovered from loot. We know recently it's been published, a lot has been published regarding the loot that has been recovered. Even the one that pertains to Sani Abacha, the money that the United States repatriated back to the country. Right now, SERAP, they are calling on Buhari to give accounts, to publish details of the spendings on how they've on how that money has been spent. We'll get more details in a moment, guys. And please, if you haven't yet subscribed, do well to click on the subscribe button down below, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up, hit on the like button. It really does mean a lot to us. We really appreciate you guys. You're simply the best. Thank you once again for your continuous support. So right, let's get more details to what SERAP is requesting of the president. SERAP asks Buhari to publish details of 800 billion naira recovered loot. The Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project has asked President Buhari to publish a comprehensive list of names of people from whom 800 billion naira looted funds have been recovered. In a statement issued on Sunday by its Deputy Director, Kolawole Oluwadare, the group called on the president to direct the Minister of Justice and Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, and the Minister of Finance, Zainab Ahmed, to ensure the recovered loot is published. Using the Freedom of Information Act, SERAP noted that publishing the details regarding the 800 billion naira recovered loot and investigating the alleged suspicious payments into personal accounts would be entirely consistent with fundamental principle of due process and Nigeria's international anti-corruption commitment. The organization also wants the federal government to direct appropriate anti-corruption agencies to promptly, thoroughly, and transparently investigate allegations that payments totaling 51 billion naira were made into individual accounts in 2019. According to Oluwadare, the information will also reveal the truth of where the money is going and why it is there, and allow Nigerians an opportunity to assess the impact of any project carried out with the recovered loot and the alleged payments into individual accounts. The letter copied to Mr. Malami and Mrs. Ahmed read in part, "The public has a right to know how recovered 800 billion naira loot has been spent and the details and purpose of the alleged payments into individual accounts. As a signatory to the UN Convention Against Corruption, the African Union Convention on Preventing and Combating Corruption, and the African Chapter on Human and People's Rights, Nigeria has committed to ensuring transparent management of public resources and unhindered access to public information. These commitments ought to be fully upheld and respected. Transparency over transactions by the government is critical to ensuring public confidence in the integrity of the management of public resources. The authorities are required to set the highest standards of transparency, accountability, and probity in the management of these resources and the programs they oversee. We would be grateful if the requested information is provided to us within 7 days of the receipt and or publication of this letter. If we have not heard from you by then, the registered trustees of SERAP shall take all appropriate legal actions under the Freedom of Information Act to compel you to comply with our request. Publishing the details of projects on which the 800 billion naira recovered loot had been spent and a comprehensive list of names of people from whom they have been recovered, as well as investigating allegations of payments of billions of naira into individual accounts and the projects for which the payments were made, would also serve the best interest of the general public. So guys, yes, SERAP is at it again, always fighting for the interests of Nigerian people, of the people we all know, as the name sounds, the social economic rights and accountability project. What they are asking President Buhari, I don't think is too much to ask for. They're asking that he publishes the names of, they keep giving us figures that we recovered this loot and this is the total amount we've recovered, but there is really no consistency on all of the details they provide, and no transparency at all for Nigerians to be able to match what they are doing. What SERAP is asking now is that they should provide the names of those people where those loots were recovered from, and it's not going to end there. Once they've provided those names and the total amount that was recovered from those names, furthermore, they would also provide a detailed breakdown of what the monies have been spent for. Because we see Nigeria, they are saying that they've recovered so much loot, they've recovered so much money, confiscated so much buildings and properties and all of that, but Nigeria is still borrowing. We're still borrowing, we're still taking loan and all of that. So what are they using all this monies for? Recently it was alleged that a huge sum of amounts were being transferred into personal accounts. Why are they going into personal accounts? If there are projects that have been approved that this money should be used for, those projects, that is the sole aim, that it should be used for, not personal names. So SERAP is saying that, okay, if that be the case, even if this money, we can see that they've gone into personal accounts, can we get a breakdown of what these monies were meant for? Were they meant for greasing of hand? We know our country, what's happening in our country. The fraud has not left presidency at all. This corruption, President Buhari was speaking even on Democracy Day, stating that what his administration has done in the country, that they've been able to fight corruption. Excuse me? Fight corruption. Corruption is still in presidency, very much in presidency. So I don't really know what's going on, guys. But what SERAP is asking for is something that is really commendable, truly commendable. I mean, Nigeria, we need to move to a point. We're talking about democracy, which is the government of the people, for the people, and by the people. Are we really a democratic nation at the moment if the presidency cannot be transparent enough to let us know how they spend this loot and see all of the projects that they're involved in? I mean, there's nothing to hide. If they're saying they're doing this road, they can publish it and say this loot from from A or from B is being spent on this road, but they are not ready to do all of that because they know all of the manipulations they do and all of the corruption that is still in there. Right now, SERAP, they've given presidency 7 days. Guys, we'll see how this will go. Their SERAP is stating that under 7 days, if presidency doesn't respond to this letter, on this letter, the Accountant General of the Federation was copied as well. If this letter is not responded to with all of the details they need, they are going to take it up legally, and President Buhari knows what this entails. We'll wait to see how President Muhammad Buhari is going to react to this. We all know what's going on in the country at the moment. Even with the COVID-19, his incompetence has been truly exposed in every area, but he's been covering it with different angles, saying they're doing their best, they're fighting, and they're doing all of this. Anyways, guys, that's the news reaching us. SERAP needs Buhari to respond to this within 7 days. So, guys, please leave your take. Leave your comments down below and let us know what you think. Share your thoughts. Let's see if President Buhari is going to respond, or if, as usual, we don't know what he will do. But let us know what you think, if what SERAP is asking for, if it's too much. Want to say thank you, guys, to all of our valued subscribers. We really do appreciate you. Thank you once again for your continuous support. Guys, please, if you haven't yet subscribed, click on the subscribe button down below, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Hit on the like button. It really does mean a lot to us. And also share our news as well. We want all Nigerians to be well informed about what's going on in the nation. Thank you once again. Till I come your way again, it's bye for now, and God bless.